Hello.
Oh, it was nothing. A promise is a promise, right? Anyway, is Yehoda here? She probably...
After I got back from the Frost Moon Scions, I started doing some digging even after asking around my boss's circle. I checked all the other merchants too, but the trail came up cold each time. Most of them didn't even know about our trip to the... Whoever's behind this thing is extremely clever. Covered their tracks. Tracking down a person like that is gonna take a lot more than 2 days.
So, you're...
Summarizing intel. Condensing main points. Conclusion. Over the past 2 days, Yehoda has found no... Did you have to make it sound so pathetic?
So, here's your...
Short of rounding up... That wasn't a suggestion! Turning all of Notcry upside down. Okay, well, I wasn't serious about that suggestion either. If that is what Aino decides to do in the end.
I've been thinking things over a lot since I got back. And the truth is, I can see what that means. Any of my bots could... If we don't get Crumbkind back, if we don't show them we're not in... So, even if I really... You said Asuko was the biggest suspect, right? Let's start...
Someone sent a letter.
Really? Let's take... Huh. Hi, Mom would recognize that tone. Seems like she has a way to... Dory services?
I've heard of her. She's got quite a unique
All right, I'm down with that.
Very well. Please.
Oh, you're coming too, Yehoda?
More like you're not the only one. Dragged in. Traveler, Paimon, I see you got my letter.
Dory! So if...
My assistant told me about your little... Rumor has it, some terrible thief broke into the Krumkake craft shop and ran off with one of Miss Aino's most treasured companions.
Yeah,
that you must know how much I value you as a customer, Traveler. So, I did some digging, and I do believe I've come up... There are too many merchants targeting that bot to root out the thief by going after them one by one. So, how about approaching this from a different... Maybe the question we should be asking isn't who stole the bot, but where the thief took it.
She has a point.
And lucky for you, I happen to know just the expert to help us out. She's been working smuggling. Of course, a professional of her caliber demands... But not to worry, I can offer you a 20% discount. How about this? You give me the funds in advance, discount applied. And if she sympathizes with our cause, and up to 20% off would be
800,000?
If only I could. But there has to be room for me to...
800,000 more is worth it if it means...
Splendid! I'll contact
The expert is already in the area. Wait, a Melusine? Traveler? Paimon?
So, the expert is a Melusine? I've heard about
Really?
With her help, we'll get leads on...
There's something you should know about Retainer. The Traveler is a hero to the Melusines. It's an honor to help her out.
Oh, wow! I didn't realize this expert idolized you so much, Traveler. Well, since she won't accept payment, I suppose there's no choice but for the entire As in that case, I'll give you a generous 50...
And the swindler claims another victim. Anyway, what are you doing in that? Well, one of the Melusine agents from the marsh, we all started to get worried. And I happen to have some time, but enough about that for now. Could you describe them to me?
Sure thing.
All right, this is the last place we saw. I've learned a little about those flying machines. So, someone must have... Oh, there's a group of people over there. Hello. We wanted to...
Looking for trouble, kid? No?
Not a good start. Legally speaking, even suspects have the right to remain silent.
That's what you're worried about?
Clink Clank Legion, attack!
Fine. If you want to talk, then let's talk. Ask me anything you want to know.
Have you seen a group of people carrying a heavy up?
I see that pretty much on the daily.
If we think of it, would have been 2 days ago, between 4 and 10 p.m. We're looking for anyone in the vicinity who left with a heavy object in tow.
When you put it that way, I did see a group like that.
That direction. If they knew that their car... I think I know where they were heading. So, assuming their stamina is within the range of a normal adult, which means there should be
Traces? What?
Oh, there's a whole bunch. Here and over there. This is the Yep, pretty much what I expected. And they made their initial escape, but it's exhausting to travel with that kind of cargo. So, once they made it, I bet these footprints are from when they fled this location.
Is that enough to tell where they...
Enough to give us some clues at least. I see a special kind of sand in the footprint. If I'm right, they probably tracked the sand in from somewhere else.
A special kind of sand. Oh, wait! Near the Kuvaki experimental design?
Then that's where we should head next.
Wow! Melusines are...
Melusines are people. Not well. That's the last clue we needed, right?
people standing guard.
I'm sorry, everyone, but I think this is as far as... Don't be sorry, Sadil. You've been such a big help. And anyway, you probably shouldn't... I know. Like I said before, I'm the buck. Whoa! Is that ZipZap Spybot number 1? It's ZipZap Warbot number 1 now.
Whoa. Warbot? I knew the kid was making dangerous stuff.
With ZipZap Warbot on our side, there's no stopping us. Come on, charge!
What is this thing? Help! Does somebody help me?
What are you running for? Just take it down! There's nothing scary about it.
Phew, we're in.
Whatever it is, it does.
This hunk of metal has Crumclank's core. The thief already took him apart.
Quite the improvement, don't you think? My creation is 10 times more powerful than your little toy.
Wait, you're that guy from the...
If your goal is to accomplish something that will shock the world, I must admit, though, I'm rather surprised you...
You deliberately tried to steal.
What? You never questioned the fact that the first notice... The front desk is where people go to exchange information. But I'm...
So you're the one who stole.
So what if there's only one rule in Nodcry? With
Just using a piece.
stone. No, rest. Ever since learning about Kuvaki, I knew there was... I came all this way. But then, this stupid girl who spends all her time making useless toys, she's the one who gets to make a groundbreaking machine that roll. Should...
Right. 'Cause it's definitely not embarrassing to have beef. That's enough. Give
We'll see about that.
Time to shine. Showing you praise. A little amazement.
Why is this machine so powerful?
I can't even hit the thing.
No, you guys, don't attack him. We just have to wait it out. I'm not letting Crumclank become a war machine.
My apologies. Strike a pose. Take flight. My apologies. Take flight.
What's happening? The core stopped working.
It's supposed to concentrate.
What kind of meat?
Judging by the smell,
What?
Don't sound so surprised. Crumclank is a dessert baking robot. But So, when I designed Crumclank, I gave him...
I think I understand now. The consumption of... If cake baking is the goal, that kind... But to use it as a weapon... Not even
And you're just noticing this now? Will they get...
Boss, it's embedded into the system. I'm not skilled enough to change something like...
See? Crumclank is...
This technology could have been revolutionary. It was supposed to be my big break. No, the prototypes...
try me. Whoa! What are you all doing?
Protecting the Krumkake craft shop is a job for all who call it home. Activating annihilation mode.
Another test.
Oh, brilliant! Stop that! Attack the frost! Come with me. Moving stealth!
No! He got away!
Let him run for now. Nodcry doesn't have laws, but it does have rules. Once word starts to spread about,
Is everyone all right? Apparently not. Wow! Way to think ahead, the deal. Wait! What about...
Miss Ino, during the altercation, my brethren and I retrieved the core from this technology needs safekeeping, and I think... No.
And I know you're not the bad guys I thought you were, so let's go home, Ineffa. Oh, and... Hey, it's been a while. Hey, Ineffa. Oh,
well, after all that hard work,
wait, there's cake?
Yes. Ino wanted to thank you for...
Wow!
Yes. Luckily,
Woohoo! Hey!
it's not unusual for a chef to take a few bites.
no need to worry. Once he's had his fill, he can get...
All right. Wait,
She thought of a new idea for...
why does Ino like building...
Bridge at first. I believe, and fortunately, her friends were... Then, one day, and it clicked just like her friends, and when genius and passion... So, Ino left her child. Perhaps it all comes down to the natural...
Oh!
Based on my own experience with Ino, long before she took me in, she was already pushing her skills to... What I mean is, I think, after walking... So me, Crumclink, and all the other were her family, as I see it.
Oh, wow!
Yes, and for that reason, and she decided that he...
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm afraid my logic, eunuch.
Well, wait, anyone else would use the cut, but I know...
No, my view is I've encountered the full spec. You say I know the...
Ooh, the dessert should be done!
Yes, one moment.
I want the one with the most...
All right, everyone.
find shelter from the rain. Pleasant breeze and glorious sunshine. So, where shall we go for a walk?